Yeah, so recently prices have been hiking in memory storage, RAM, so RAM memory, and also like solid state memory, etc. RAM and stuff like GPUs have been going on for a little bit longer, like more a longer while. But fucking SSDs, memory cards, like micro SDs, all this shit fucking hiked like 2x, almost 3x this year, in the last 4 to 6 months. I don't even want to fucking look at the prices. I can even check. But I've been looking for a new fucking laptop for at least a few months now. And I was holding off so I could find work, which that's not fucking happening. To get a fucking Mac. I don't know why, but Windows 10 has been cool, but I just want to move to the Mac interface. But anyways, that's a whole other topic. And boom, fucking Apple prices have fucking, I don't want to say go like there. One of the Apple laptops I was looking at was like $4,400 or $4,700 to my spec with education discount. Now it's over $6K with that same discount, like $6,100 plus. Like what the fuck on a not even insane spec. So it was, and that same Dell spec was like $3,300, and now it's $4,400. Like it's fucking cooked. There's a video here by like Tech Lead why Apple's raising prices to AI Ramageddon. Dude, I wish I had money to not only buy shit or having bought shit sooner had I known. That's the main thing. Like, I mean, if we knew everything ahead, like I wish they told us, hey, FYI, prices are gonna go up tomorrow or gonna go up in like 48 hours. I probably would have bought something, just went in debt. Like what the fuck? At the same time too, like I wish I might to buy stocks, fuck goy bucks. Oh, line goes up, yippee! Just to dump my, because that shit's like 2x, 3x. No, that what the fuck? That shit's like 50x in what the last year. It's fucking cooked. But yeah, so I have a whole thing here on like I call it the cost to remember. There's a few parts here. So actually, I'll go in reverse order. It's like I'm thinking now. It's like people are saying like, how the fuck are they going to buy shit? And I said it's like almost like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. There was a picture I found somewhere where it's like somewhere in the fucking India in the third world had like the new iPhone 16 or 17 or is it 18 or 17, and it's like they're barefoot, like it doesn't matter, but it's like they're the one of the dirtiest fucking slums, and they're holding like the new iPhone in like their dirty hands. It's like it could be AI or it looks more real than real, and it's like which could be hyper real, but and it's like this becomes like Maslow's new hierarchy of needs. It's like especially in those societies where Maslow's hierarchy of needs, they're more so in like the first, maybe the second tier. So housing, food, shelter, and everything else to make up for the baseline of existence. In the first world, we're I don't want to say we're like towards like self actualization and transcendence and all that. Like I feel like good if people are moving towards that, but a lot of people are so fucking devoid and so far away from that, etc. by design. And it's like everyone's just trying to fucking survive in a system in which survival is almost already fucking guaranteed. And what's interesting is like the fucking server, the machine, the phone, the screen, memory, all this shit has now become like this new. It's like the system by design has made this shit kind of like the baseline for existence. See fucking China. So like moving forward, it's like if you're not on the fucking, if you don't have your digital ID, if you don't have a fucking phone, if you're not part of the server, if you're not part of the fucking system, you're completely dead. Like you're fucking exiled from this. Like you need to be fucking on the grid, fully tracked, fully just part of it, right? And what's interesting is like it's getting more and more expensive to even afford. So it's like there's so much information going on today. So it's like now we need more and more digital memory to fucking keep up or to maintain our human memory, because a man-tuned memory today can even make up for, or rather can even like keep track with like the amount of data information flow of the streams of information flow and data that's coming at us at full fucking speed, faster and faster and faster, and increasingly so at that. That's another topic too, like memory before versus like memory today. So anyways, all this shit's like having your digital ID, your passwords, all these fucking individual thresholds to get to places to stay in the fucking city by design has become like, the system is essentially just kind of like fucking made this shit the baseline of fucking existence, of which has then made it impossible to afford by design. So it's like people might not be able to afford housing, food, shelter, like literally fucking anything else, clothes. But what's more important than any of this shit is the simulation, is the fucking server. It's like everyone has a fucking phone. Not everyone has a fucking car. Not everyone has a fucking house, but it's like everyone has a fucking phone. And this shit's getting more and more expensive by design to afford. So I think it's going to be an event in the future, like some sort of subscription service. It's like people won't even have a reason to buy phones anymore, because it's going to be like, oh, you can just like rent your phone, or you can just like lease your phone and all that shit. And you're going to get a new one every 2 years. Like who's going to say fuck no to that, right? So it's like The phone is gonna be like the new house because people live in their phones. It's gonna be the new car. People transport. People's phones take them places, brings them around the world, so to speak, albeit digitally speaking. But it's like your phone is kind of like your password, your passport to take you places, etc. So it's like the system has effectively fucking made this shit fucking impossible to afford by design, of which then you have to sell your entire existence to afford the ability to set exist. So it's like you now have to go a slave to afford your phone. If the again, of which there will again, like I said, be no fucking jobs in the future, anyways. So it'll just be all UBI. So it's like you use your UBI Goi coin from the state to afford your server, temporary server liquid subscription to enable you to. It's like a vicious cycle. I forgot what my saying was. It's like they're going to just farm you. So they're going to give you this fake coin, which you give back to the state, cycle, REITs, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all while you're still a slave. So that's one fucking part of it. It's like people won't even be able to afford it. So they're going to have to subscribe. They're going to get their UBI coin to afford the subscriptions because they can't make their own money outside the fucking system because everything's been automated and replaced by design. So they're going to get their UBI coin to quote unquote not even afford. There's not going to be any sense of like saving up. So they're going to buy their fucking digital ID token or their iPhone 50 or iPhone 30 or 20 or whatever. Not even buy, like lease it. So they're leasing it through like government state, all while they're further enslaved. So it's like they need the digital tool or whatever to stay alive, and which enslaves them. And there's no money to get out of this. The human body has no use for labor of human labor anymore. We live in post-labor economics, whatever, in this society. So they're just going to farm their coin to pay for their, dude, there's got to be some sort of graphic of this. So it's like you get the coin to subscribe to the digital system, to live in the digital system, to get your coin, to like some sort of fucking cycle. It's cooked. So another one was just more so in terms of like media theory on like the fucking cost to remember. Yeah, so it's like memory is getting more and more and more expensive. So there's two sides to this. There's the cost to remember because like people won't even be able to afford themselves the set ability to remember anymore. So it's like, again, like memory's out the fucking window. Who remembers shit today? It's like our phones remember for us, or the screen. All the server does all the fucking remembering for. Like what does a human really need to even remember today? Like a fucking book, a piece of text. Like, dude, information is going so far and so fast at us at full speed. So it's like, anyways, but it's like there's no longer an ability to remember anything because nothing is real anymore. Everything is non-real. So, and the human can only remember things that are real, things you interact with, things that you touch, things that you consume, physically speaking, your human interaction, your human consumption, your human doing, things that are human, that you touch, that you see, that you feel, etc. But when things are increasingly take place in non-real space and digital space, how does memory take place here? Because the body is no longer in interaction with these things. The body, the brain the mind does not remember the things that happen, quote unquote, happen through the screen, etc. So yeah, as increasingly humans become devoid of real space and real feeling and real things and real environment, real experience, and it's traded and it's exchanged for more and more digital whatever, dude, memory's out the fucking window, right? We don't remember things that don't happen. We don't remember things that do not happen in the real. We don't remember things that, yeah. So, and then another topic is on the whole like death of the camera and some other shit. It's like memory today is almost becoming the new film. Film before was the medium in which we at one point in time or another captured things, right? The screen, the film was input into your camera. You roll the slide, shutter opens, the light comes projected for how many seconds that the shutter's open for at whatever, the ISO was fixed at the speed of the film. And then the aperture is based on your lens, so whatever you fucking set it to, and depth of field effect or whatever. So you got your focus in, sure, hopefully, well, whatever you're focused in, whether you're on 2.8, f4 or 1.4 or whatever, 6.8, 10, 12, etc. And that dictates how large or how small the aperture narrowing becomes, if it's fully open or fully closed, etc. Anyways, my whole thing is, yeah, like how digital memory has become or is now the new film, right? So the cloud is completely outside. The cloud we will never own, we will never have access to, etc. But my hard drives are entirely mine, albeit they're not physical media. They're not physical films. They're not physical prints. They're not physical CDs. I mean, CDs are also, I mean, music can take place in so many ways. Like, dude, I have so many hard drives there and here. Like, anyways, but yeah, I don't know. There was like different mediums to memory, etc. But like, you think about film and then digital media today, it's like people stop shooting film, one, because of convenience and everything else, like quote unquote times have changed, but even like people who do want to shoot film can't even fucking afford film. Film's so fucking expensive. And now we've become or are getting to a time when people can't even afford digital memory anymore. So if people can't even remember stuff on the reel that's happening in the reel, and they can't even afford digital memory to quote unquote remember stuff that's happening in the non-real, in the hyper real, in non-real space, or beyond that, the ability to like capture moments in the real space to save them on my hard drive, dude. And let alone people are going to be in this total slave serfdom class. Like, what is there going to be? They're just going to be in these fucking goys, just going to be in their fucking servers, just going and gooning and just consuming and just fucking, dude, like, who's going to be taking any fucking people are going to be like, I can't even take a picture because one picture is going to cost me 100 UBI tokens to afford the fucking cloud storage, and or I can't even take a fucking photo because I can't afford a fucking hard drive. I can't even afford a laptop. I can't even afford shit, quote unquote, afford. Like, what the fuck, dude? So it's like, make this a new baseline of existence and then fucking make it impossible to even remember. No, dude, it's fucking cooked. But yeah, I guess here I was just saying, yeah, pretty much it's really like the new film. And even more than that, the cost of memory, the cost to remember, the ability to hit record, and in which, yeah, I said here, this will be a future in which there no longer is memory, only playback. I don't know if I had anything else here, like, quite literally, like, and you look at the fucking raising prices of not even film, like digital memory. It's like, where are we fucking going now? It's like digital memory became so accessible because it was quote unquote cheaper per storage. Now people can't even afford this anymore. So what's going to happen? It's like the ability to remember will be a fucking luxury. The ability to have any life experience and be able to remember will be a fucking luxury. To say it happened, to have memory, etc. So whether the brain remembers that it's no longer able to remember, or you want to capture it somehow, like it's going to be a luxury to take photos. It's gonna be, so what I think in this future is going to be like all AI simulated memory, quote unquote memories, just like artificial memories, like this happened, but it never happened. Like all fucking generated, like, look at this photo I took, it's not real. Look at this place I went to, it's not real. Look at these videos I took of X, Y, and Z, but it had never happened in the first place. So the simulation, I think, will be the quote unquote alternative or solution that's sold to people in the absence of the ability to capture and remember. Yeah, and so another thing on this, again, too, becomes when quite literally and truly, it's like people won't be able to afford anything else, but like they can afford nothing else, but at least it's like, fuck, I have no money for food, for shelter, for anything, but let me at least please fucking have money for the fucking server, of which there's no fucking job, so they're gonna be using their fucking UBI coins to fucking which they'll be fucking rinsed to afford the shit, which they won't even fucking buy, they'll fucking lease or subscribe to. So it's like when this then becomes a basement of existence of quote unquote artificial survival, because it's like you kind of really survive, but in this new system, this new server society. Anyways, yeah, so when this becomes the new basement of existence of again, quote unquote artificial survival, and people then can't even afford the shit, then and therefore people can't even afford to survive in a system that is not even real. So it's like you can't afford shit, but at least you need to be able to afford this fucking server shit to exist in this fucking slave server society. When people can't fucking afford this shit anymore, that's when you know it's totally fucking cooked. So it's like people will be like, I don't care if I don't have fucking food, I don't have fucking housing, I don't have any fucking clothes, I still have money for my fucking iPhone, right? Beyond that, I don't have money for food, for shelter, for housing, for clothing, but I can have money, quote unquote, UBI bucks, coins to subscribe to my iPhone, right? That's like the bare mode they'll create. So it's like, because if they don't even have that, then I think it's over. Like if you get 1,000 UBI coins a month and it costs you 900 to afford your digital, dude, it's so fucking cooked.